Welcome to Superhero Stories. I am your host, Captain EJ. Today, we'll be exploring the world of Black Panther. All you have to do is close your eyes, get cozy, and listen to the sound of my voice. Captain EJ will be your guide. This story is brought to you by my friend, Mrs. Honeybee. Let's begin. The engines of T'Challa's jet roar as you soar over Wakanda together. You eagerly press your face to the cool glass of the window so you can get a good look at the city. You've never visited Wakanda before, but it's beautiful. You can see other jets soaring through the sky and lots of buildings and people zipping by below you. The people and cars are as small as ants, scurrying about their daily business. We're almost there, explains T'Challa. He looks at you and smiles, but he seems a little worried. I'm glad I can finally show you around Wakanda, because I've been hearing some strange things from my friends. You curiously tilt your head. What could T'Challa be worried about? It seems like a bad man named Killmonger has been trying to take over as king while I was gone, T'Challa says. He and I fought a long time ago, but I thought he was gone for good. You gulp hard and look back down at Wakanda. The city seems so happy and peaceful, but if Killmonger had really reappeared, there could be trouble. Suddenly, the jet begins to dive. T'Challa thrusts the jet controls forward and the plane zooms down toward the ground. Your stomach flips around in your tummy like you're on a roller coaster. You're flying so fast. Finally, the jet lands. You hop out of it and look around. Wakanda looks just as amazing from the ground as it did from up in the air. You're back, T'Challa! A woman shouts as she runs up to you and T'Challa. The woman looks curiously at you. I'm Okoye. T'Challa, I'm glad you brought a friend. We might need some serious help. I've got bad news. It's Killmonger, isn't it? Asks T'Challa. He frowns very deeply as Okoye nods. Yes, says Okoye. He's come to challenge you again, T'Challa. Killmonger says that he should be the rightful king. You must defeat him in a battle. Then I'll fight him, T'Challa answers. He quickly touches his tribal necklace and the Black Panther suit suddenly forms over his whole body. We have to protect Wakanda. Together, you and Black Panther rush through Wakanda toward the waterfall where the ceremonial fights are held. Killmonger is already waiting there. You finally decided to show up, Black Panther, Killmonger says with a smug laugh. I won't let you defeat me, shouts Black Panther. The two rush at one another and begin to fight. At first, it's very hard for you to tell Black Panther and Killmonger apart because they're moving so fast and fighting so hard, but then Killmonger almost pushes Black Panther off the waterfall. I wish he didn't have to do this alone, sighs Okoye from next to you. You frown and nod. This is such a tough fight for the Black Panther. He is very strong, but Killmonger is putting up quite a battle. Why should the Black Panther have to fight Killmonger all alone? That isn't fair at all. To be a good king, T'Challa will have to listen to and rely on lots of people. Should this fight be different? Quickly, you try to come up with a plan. How can you help the Black Panther? When you notice Okoye's spear, you quickly ask to borrow it. Okoye hands over her spear and you sneakily approach the battle. Then, with precision, you throw it as hard as you can at Killmonger. The spear flies right by his face. Killmonger gasps and stumbles back a step, and it's just enough of a distraction that Black Panther can pounce on Killmonger. T'Challa successfully pins Killmonger down. Killmonger struggles and then finally gives up. The Black Panther has won. As Killmonger is captured, T'Challa walks up to you. The Black Panther grins at you and crosses his arms over his chest. You helped me out today. You're welcome here in Wakanda anytime. Wakanda forever. The people of Wakanda cheer for you and T'Challa. Because of you, Wakanda is safe and the Black Panther is the rightful king. Today, we'll be exploring the world of Black Panther. Let's begin. Everyone, Pay close attention, announces Okoye. She lifts her spear proudly and smiles out at the crowd around her. You inch closer, eager to hear what she has to say. Today, you're in Wakanda training to join the Dora Milaje, the special forces here. Once you finish this training, you'll be able to help Black Panther defeat anybody that dares invade Wakanda. You can't wait to help protect Wakanda. It is such a beautiful place with such beautiful people. The green grass is soft under your feet. You can hear water running nearby from a giant waterfall. The sun is warm on your shoulders. It's the perfect day to train. Okoye and the rest of the warriors give everyone a spear. It's a practice spear for you to use while you're learning, so it isn't too sharp. Okoye pairs up everyone, but there's no one for you to practice with. Oh no. Don't worry, someone announces. I'll help you train. You look up to see Black Panther walking toward you. You can hardly believe your eyes. You get to train with the Black Panther himself. Your palms start to get a little clammy. You're nervous to train with Black Panther. He's such a good fighter already. I want you to try your best, says Black Panther with a smile. You gulp and nod. You don't want to disappoint him, and you're very excited to learn how to fight with the Dora Milaje. They're the best at protecting Wakanda, and you want to be as strong as they are, even if it takes you a very long time. You and Black Panther stare each other down. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Black Panther's claws look super sharp. You swing out your spear, but Black Panther leaps over it easily. You completely missed him. You spin around to face Black Panther again and he laughs while shaking his head. You're still not trying your best. Come on, you can do it. Imagine that you're trying to protect Wakanda. You'd try much harder than this, wouldn't you? You nod slowly. Black Panther is right. If you're going to join Wakanda's special forces one day, you need to work as hard as you can. Plus, this is a chance to learn from Black Panther. You can't waste a second of this training. With a new determination, you run at Black Panther with your spear over your head. You swing it around, but Black Panther leaps over the spear each time. He lightly pushes you backward and you trip over your feet. You fall down, but you jump right back up. Take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. That's right, cheers Black Panther proudly. Always get back up even when you fall down. You and the superhero keep sparring. You're out of breath, but you don't stop. You're so focused that you don't even realize that Okoye and the rest of the trainees have circled around you and Black Panther. Suddenly, your spear whacks against Black Panther's ankles. He trips and falls. The whole crowd gasps and then begins to cheer for you. Still on the ground, Black Panther grins up at you and claps his hands. That's what I like to see, he says joyfully. You've made me and Wakanda so proud. You're going to make a great warrior. Today, we'll be exploring the world of Black Panther. Let's begin. Great job today, everyone, Black Panther says loudly. He claps his hands together, grinning out at you and everyone else training to become soldiers of Wakanda. You've spent all afternoon running around and doing a bunch of different workouts. Now you're really exhausted. Your legs feel like jelly and your hands ache from working with a heavy spear. While Black Panther watched, Okoye and some other Wakandan soldiers who protect this pretty land trained you and a bunch of others so that you can join them one day. You might be worn out, but you're also really happy. You're getting faster at running and better with handling the spear. You're really proud of yourself, and you hope you can make Wakanda proud one day too. Now that training is over for the day, you carry some equipment back across the field. A few other trainees follow you to do the same. Black Panther, Okoye, and the rest of the soldiers had their own way. You're just going to put away this gear and head on home. Your clothes feel sticky and grimy after exercising so much. You really worked up a sweat today. You can't help but daydream about taking a nice, long shower. But a huge commotion from across the courtyard suddenly has you doubting that you'll be able to relax just yet. Something has gone terribly wrong. When you turn around, you're faced with an alarming sight. A bunch of angry-looking people are running across the field right toward you. "It's the Mountain Tribe," cries one of the other trainees. "They're attacking again." Oh no. You look quickly for Okoye or Black Panther, but they're gone. You can't see them anywhere. There's no one else to defend Wakanda. A few of your training buddies drop their spears and take off running. They're too scared of the Mountain Tribe to fight. For a second, you think about following them, but someone needs to protect Wakanda. Without waiting another minute, you grab the spear you only just put away. The spear is just for practice, so it isn't sharp, but it'll just have to do. You need to take a stand. This is exactly what you've been training so hard for, isn't it? Wakanda and its people need you now more than ever. You might still just be in training, but you know you'll do your very best. Clutching your spear, you run forward toward the nearest Mountain Tribe soldier. Your opponent, much bigger and stronger than you, but you're small and fast. You dodge his attack with ease despite being tired from your training. When he stumbles after missing you, you swing your spear at him. The side of your spear swats the soldier right in the side. He falls right to the ground. But the battle isn't over yet. He quickly rolls over to grab your ankles. You almost fall down too, but you manage to dig your spear into the ground to catch yourself just in time. You leap into the air, still holding the end of your spear, and hop right over the enemy Mountain Tribe member. Once you're back on the ground, you swing your spear again. You conk him right on the head. He groans, holding his face and laying back down. He's out for the count. You grin proudly. You're on a roll now. You start to think you're going to handle this Mountain Tribe with ease, but when you look around, you realize that you're completely surrounded by the enemy. There's nowhere for you to go now. This isn't looking good for you. You hold your spear tighter. All you can do is keep fighting for Wakanda. The enemies rush at you one by one, but you never drop your spear. You trip some and smack others. All the while, you think back to your training. Sweat starts to form on the back of your neck. You're getting more and more tired by the minute, but you refuse to give up. You do your absolute best, but the enemy soldiers just keep coming. There's no end to them. They seem just as determined not to surrender. Just when you think you might fall over from tiredness, someone busts through the crowd to stand beside you. You tiredly look up and find yourself filled with new hope. Black Panther has arrived. "I can't believe how well you've done against the Mountain Tribe," Black Panther says. "You held them off until I got here. Without you defending Wakanda, these enemies would have made it into the heart of the city." You're exhausted, but not too tired to smile right back at Black Panther. You're so relieved he made it. Together, you fend off the rest of the Mountain Tribe. You and Black Panther stand back to back, each fighting off the enemy soldiers. The Black Panther is such a great fighter. He's so strong and agile. The Mountain Tribe soldiers are nothing compared to him. Soon, the Mountain Tribe has no choice but to realize they've lost this battle. They quickly retreat back to their homes. You and Black Panther are both breathless when the fight is done. He looks at you and smiles from ear to ear. He claps you on the shoulder proudly. "You're really becoming an awesome soldier for Wakanda," he says. "I've never seen anyone else fight with that much heart. I'm proud to fight right alongside you. The Mountain Tribe definitely won't bother us for a while after a beatdown like that." You smile joyfully back at Black Panther. His words mean so much to you. He sees how hard you've been training and how much you love Wakanda. Black Panther chuckles faintly. "You should get a reward. How about a hot shower and some delicious Wakandan food? I bet you need it after a workout like that." As if on cue, your stomach gives a big, hungry growl. You and Black Panther both laugh out loud. You can finally take a load off now that you've defended Wakanda from danger, but you're already looking forward to your next big battle. That concludes our story. I can't wait to see you again. Captain EJ, over and out.